Alright, this first one is going to be, and it has two names, of course. It's the money supply or the money market. The money market is literally a market where supply and demand come together. So we have our vertical money supply. Remember, because the Federal Reserve is in charge of it. We have lowercase I %, which is the nominal interest rate. The nominal interest rate is the price or cost of money. Okay? And so out there's money demand. And where they cross is where we get our price or nominal interest rate. So we'll have the quantity of money. And this can, and different people label it differently. I just use a little lowercase q to represent the amount of money that's in the system at the moment. Okay, and I'm going to take this off the exam you get because we don't need a policy at the moment. Okay, but what I am going to add is our two types. So we have asset and transaction demand. That says asset and that says transaction. I just ran out of space. So, asset demand. That is financial asset. So, if all of a sudden you see that CDs have a nice interest rate, then you will need money to go buy that CD, certificate of deposit. So, interest rates can influence money demand. So if you have a paycheck in your hand, you can't go put it in a savings account until you cash it. Okay, I know you can literally hand it to the teller and tell her, not tell her, it could be a guy, tell them or ask them to put it in a savings account. So if interest rates are high, you will demand money in order to put your money in that. Transaction demand, think of it like the ATM. You need to go buy stuff, you need to get money, don't you? Okay, and I know our world doesn't make sense because we don't really use cash. Everyone gets direct deposit and has a debit card. But think about it like some people do, but not a lot. Okay, I think 93% of our transactions now are electronic. Okay, it's something insane like that. So this is the money supply or money market with investment demand at equilibrium, which I forgot to draw investment demand on it. So, that's bad. I'm going to make a bigger one over here. Then I'm going to get another one. I know. This is the investment demand curve, and it's going to show us the level of investment at this interest rate. So investment demand, that is all the people out there who want to borrow. All the people that want to borrow in order to either purchase capital or get some kind of large consumer good. So at this amount of interest, we'll have this level of gross profit investment. So I'm simply taking that interest rate and bouncing it off of here. And now in the next ones, when we shift these, it'll change and show us how much interest can influence investment.